Aloha everybody, this is Gigi from Kauai Community College. In this video, I will be talking about volume of solid, but in relation to integration by parts. Okay, so suppose you have the function f of x is equal to sine x, and we are looking from 0 to pi, right? And we are going to revolve this about the y-axis, so we will have another shape this way, and it makes a solid looking thing like that, right? Now, we are in this problem going to use volume by shell. So if I am taking one rectangular strips right there, the thickness would be delta x, the radius would be x, and the height of this would be f of x equal to sine x, right? So that one particular cylindrical shell, if I open it up, again, it would be a rectangular solid like this, right? And the thickness, again, is delta x. The height is sine of x. And the length would be the circumference of the circle with radius x. So that would be 2 pi x. Therefore, the volume of this solid will be the integral from 0 to pi of 2 pi x sine x thickness dx. Okay, now when we do take the integral of this, we want to go ahead and factor out the constant 2 pi, integral of from 0 to pi of x sine x dx, and this calls for a u substitution, right? So in order to do this u substitution, I would say let u be x and dv be sine x dx. Therefore, du will be 1 dx, and v would be negative cosine x. Okay, so then this integral will become, we would go back to here and say, hey, volume would be 2 pi. Okay, and remember, the integral of u dv is equal to uv minus the integral of v du. Okay, that's integration by parts. So I would have uv, which would be negative x cosine x, minus the integral of negative cosine x dx. Negative cosine x dx minus a negative, that's a plus. And once we take the integral, we will evaluate from 0 to pi, but let's just go ahead and finish the integral here. So 2 pi negative x cosine x plus sine x. The integral of cosine is sine, and we are evaluating it from 0 to pi, right? And when we do that, we would have volume is equal to 2 pi multiplied by negative pi, okay, negative pi right there, cosine of pi, and cosine of pi is negative 1, plus sine of pi, which is 0, so I don't need that. I don't need the 0. Sine of pi is 0. Okay, minus, okay, so that's all in the parentheses here, minus 0, put that into there, that's 0, and then sine of 0 is 0, so that's all good. And we have volume of that would be negative times a negative is a positive. That would be pi, and 2 pi times pi is 2 pi square cubic units. And that's the volume of that shape right there. Okay, and that is that.